Mystic Radio is brought to you by Freedom with Joy. Tune in every week for the best of Mystic Radio and get ready as Robin returns live May 17th right here on KKNW. This show was originally recorded back in May of 2019.
Welcome to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from mystical Mount Shasta. So welcome to Mystic Radio today, and if it's a Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio. Hello from rainy Northern California, Mount Shasta. It's Seattle weather, it's Washington weather, and it's rainier than it is up in Washington today. So
it's so lovely.
And we like it because we need the water here in Northern California so much. So we let it rain. It's going to rain for the next 10 days. So let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. I'm Bob Bordenaro, Robin's husband and producer of Mystic Radio. Robin and I welcome our listeners from all over the world to call the show today. It's your calls and questions that make our live call-in show so intriguing. Robin, I want to thank you for joining us today and for telling your family and friends about Mystic Radio. As many of you know, Mystic Radio is an experience, not an explanation.
Yes, I'm so excited you're here. Welcome, everybody. This is Robin Alexis. And sometimes at the beginning of the show, I get visions of either angels or whatever. And the beginning of this show right now, I'm seeing some dragons. So that should be interesting to see how they are communicating through the show, if they actually come through live or if they're just here in the background, perhaps as someone's guardian angel. But remember, the goal of this show is to empower you to be in touch with your own intuition, to know, trust, and act upon that knowing. And we do encourage you not to give your personal power away to us or to anyone else. We're really into the idea of accountability for our own thoughts, words, and deeds. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, then continue to join us on Mystic Radio and enhance your ability to know, trust, and act upon your own knowing.
Now, when you call in, or if you're on hold, you have one question to ask Robin, so make it a good one. She can be of service to you in many ways. She can teach you how to manage your own energy and help you get the clarity about the choices you have to make in life. She can tell you about your past lives, as she's a medium, and she can talk to babies, people, or pets who've transitioned to the other side, and she can rebalance your energies. We have a great show for you coming up with our courageous callers. And courageous callers, please take your phone off speaker and turn off your radio and computer before you get on the call with Robin so she can hear you clearly and serve you clearly.
And we are appointment radio, so we do suggest that you put in your cell phones on repeat alarm for 12 noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesdays. Ding! Mystic Radio is live, and then you and whoever else you feel might be served by Mystic Radio, you'll be able to listen and call into the show. So Bob's going to play the gong for us right now.
And now I am going to play the gong to clear the energy for us. And we will then get to your callers. So,
and let's get, after we clear it, let's also get more grounded, because I am kind of giggly.
You're giggly, and I'm grounded today for reasons.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm spacey today.
Oh, goodness. Well, that's probably why I'm a little bit more giggly than usual.
Okay, Robin, get grounded.
Grounded. Okay, great. I'm looking forward to being of service.
Put your roots down into the earth.
My joy tap roots.
This is how we ground ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And we ground ourselves by putting our roots into the center of the earth, and it does ground us.
Yes, it does, doesn't it, Bob?
It does. So
all righty.
Now we can get working and get to our wonderful callers. We've got Lisa from a beautiful sounding place called Abbeville, Kansas. And we have several people that call us from Kansas, which is interesting because Kansas is nowhere near us. But we love our Kansas people, and we're going to go to Lisa. Lisa, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. Lisa, you're on with Robin Alexis.
Hello, Bob. Hello, Robin.
Hello, Lisa. How can we serve you today?
Because on Monday, our family dog got taken by what we think was maybe a fox or coyote. We have no idea because it was pitch black. And I just wanted to know if you could kind of help him see where he's at, if he's passed over, or if he has any messages for us. because we haven't seen him or really had any. We can't find him.
Oh, well, I'm really, really sorry about that. What is your dog's name?
It's Elmo.
Elmo. Okay. I get a vision of Elmo. What colors are Elmo? Because I'm seeing colors that I want to make sure are correlated with Elmo. What colors is he?
He has that like black roots and then barely silver and tan. He's Yorkie, so he's got a lot of those colors.
Okay, well, I'm definitely seeing black and white, but I'm not seeing the tan. So let me see if we can get a little bit more of him. There he is. Okay, now I feel more confident. My feeling is that he is injured somewhere. I'm not feeling right now that he's crossed over. So I'm going to ask for the high self of different people who do remote healing with animals to join us here and to send him some energy. And I'm also sending him a picture postcard of a vision of him being found and brought to a veterinarian, and then you guys being called. So does he have a chip in him if he were to be found?
He doesn't have a microchip. He wasn't wearing his collar. He has nothing.
Okay.
He doesn't have anything.
Well, then if I were you, I would definitely put out some posters around your area and in your vets and, at the Humane Society, places like that, because right now I don't think he's completely gone. I think there's some hope still for him to come home. So when did this happen?
It was Monday at 4:30 a.m. So it's been like 2 days now.
Okay. So let's also ask for Saint Francis of Assisi, who is the saint for animals. And then let's also call in Saint Anthony. Saint Anthony's very good at finding things that are lost. And let's see if we can get some miracles to happen. Actually, I'm seeing Mother Mary coming in as well. And let's just see if we can bring forth a miracle for your family, that he'll be reunited with you. And I will continue to pray for Elmo, and I'm sure a lot of other people listening will as well. And I want to tell you, Lisa, this is very interesting because just yesterday I was giving a reading for someone who their puppy had been taken off by a coyote, and they had chased it and they'd try to get it. Well, they had given up that the dog would come home, and the dog did find its way back, and it was just a puppy. And it did work with some practitioners who I know, and although the dog does have post-traumatic stress syndrome, it did come home. And we, when we used to live in Los Angeles, we had a neighbor cat that got picked up by a coyote, and Bob saw it and yelled and screeched, and somehow the cat got dropped and ended up going to the vet and also recovered. So in this situation, I'm still feeling that there's opportunity for recovery here.
And just to give you a little hope out there, for years and years and years, Robin has had tremendous success in locating and bringing home animals. I mean, she's brought home birds and dogs and prairie dogs and all kinds of things.
Yeah, what has happened, there seem to be a lot of angels out there who work for our animals like this, and since there's been so many fires in California, people would call me and ask me if I could, make telepathic contact with their animals and talk to the angels. And Bob's right, there has been enough of a success that I think we can all hold out that your one might come back to you.
And when we were doing the show in Santa Barbara, California, somebody called up, and we actually had a bird who left, and Robin,
because of a fire,
whatever reason, and then the bird came back.
Yep.
So when a bird comes back, Robin is pretty powerful.
Yeah, we know how to call in some guides. So let's see what happens with Elmo. Elmo, your family wants you home. let the angels help you. Thank you so much
And
for your call, Lisa.
when
Thank
Elmo
you.
does come, Lisa, when Elmo comes home, call back and let us know, okay?
All right. Thank you guys so much.
Good
Is there
luck.
any
You're
way-
welcome.
Blessings, and we hope you'll find your animal. We know how special animals are to their
Yeah,
owners.
they're our family.
Thank you.
So if you have a question for Robin, you want to talk to her today, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Well, as guidance would have it, we're going to Santa Barbara.
Wow, that's interesting.
And we're talking to Lucinda. Lucinda, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. Lucinda, you from Santa Barbara, you're on with Robin.
Hi, thank you so much. Nice to
How
meet
may we
you, Robin.
serve you?
My dear sister friend Gwendolyn said I needed to call you. I'm going to have a baby. His due date's in 3 days, and she said you might have something to say to him, or that there might be some communication that wanted to happen. I don't know what my question is.
Oh
But,
my gosh, Lucinda, so much blessing to you. What is your baby's name? Have you named the baby?
We're going to wait to meet him, but the name that came through was Oria, which means light of God in Hebrew. And I'm just waiting to see if that's what his name actually is.
Okay, but energetically, that's what you've been calling him right now. I see him in the womb. He's aware that we're making telepathic contact with him. And when I look in his eyes, there seems to be either some sort of depth or some sort of sadness. So I'm asking him what it is that is, well, he says he's really liked it in there, and he's not so sure about coming out. And so let's honor that you've been providing a really beautiful opportunity for him to be in a very pristine womb experience, and that is actually a normal thing, that when you're really content in a certain place, maybe you don't want to come out. But let's also show him what the birth experience will be like, and he's like, I'm not looking forward to that. So what could we do to help him look forward to the birth experience? Are you looking forward to it, Lucinda?
You know, I've had some fear that I've been working through. I had a hospital birth plan, and now I have a home birth, so I'm really grateful for that. But I think maybe there's some stuff I could work through. I think it's more subconscious. This is my third, and it's been 15 years, and there was some trauma in the first birth, and just some stuff with that partner, the new partner. And I don't know if it's that, but you're saying as far as the physical birth, or just the life experience after? So it could be one or the other. I'm not sure.
No, he's indicating that he's a little concerned about the birth experience, and so what I'm doing is I'm asking him if he's picking up on your concern, or does he have a concern? And he says he has a concern as well. So I'm asking him, is the concern that he has, is it serving him somehow? And he's shaking his head no. So I'm asking him if he's had other birthing experiences in other lifetimes that were troublesome, and he's saying that's not the issue. So let's see. Okay, now he's telling me. So what it is he's a very benevolent, multidimensional being, and he's concerned about coming through the different dimensional frequencies of consciousness and maintaining this level of consciousness that he has while he's so comfy hanging out in your womb. So he's asking for assistance in maintaining the purity of his consciousness. So who I'm being called to call in for him is a being known as the Elohim of purity, and that's a being, I think she's in like the 14th dimension, and she can come and help. Okay, now he's doing 2 thumbs up. So now he's showing me an image of him in your arms, and he's all snuggling in and feeling really warm and safe and loved. And so he says that's what he needed. He needed to know that there was a special birth guide a guardian angel coming in with him so he could maintain his contact with the essence of his own pure consciousness. So he's called in this being the Elohim of purity. So you can look up who that is. I've never looked that up. Go ahead, Bob.
Let's and if I'm incorrect, please correct me, Robin, but isn't it true that the babies in the womb basically feel everything that the mother is feeling?
Yes, but that is normally the case. That's a fact, Bob, that our first and most intimate experiences are with our mothers in the womb because there generally isn't a filter. But in this case, his mom has done so much conscious work that the boy in her womb also wanted to do conscious work. So what he has picked up from the mother is to take care of his own consciousness and manage it. And that is what he was asking for help for, which is why he got to talk to us live on the air and get this help from the metaphysical mom.
But Lucinda also said that she was feeling a little anxious. So doesn't that go to the baby?
Normally it would, but in this case, the mother has managed her energy. So what she's passed along is the style of coping with the energy, not just the energy itself. And that's what I'm receiving. Lucinda, does that resonate to you?
It really does. I feel like I've been able to separate my energy from him. It's been quite a beautiful but varying, 9 months of moving and getting married and protecting my middle son from physical custody, battle, and just so many things. But I feel like I've, been in a lot of prayer around him being in his own consciousness. Is that what you're...
Yeah, definitely. I'm picking up on the success of that. And I want to remind everyone listening that Bob is right, that our first and most intimate relationship is with our mothers, and what we experience in the womb is what the mother experiences. In this case, this mother, Lucinda, has been highly conscious, highly accountable, and she has passed that skill set of how to manage his own sovereignty and his own energy from the very experience in his own womb. So, Lucinda, you've been a superb mom.
Why don't you talk about your conscious conception readings? Robin does conscious conception readings for moms-to-be and grandmoms-to-be.
Yeah, my specialty with the gifts that I have is to serve mothers and their babies and their children. And I like to work at preconception because I do feel that preconception is the most powerful time to calibrate the energy to the highest and holiest support essence for the child that's coming through, and it kind of gives them an energy level up where, say for example, if they need something cleared from a past life, they're able to remove that reaction formation or that experience before they're even conceived. And so that is a really lovely time. But as we're also sharing with Lucinda and her beautiful baby boy, that we can also offer them lots of opportunities in the womb in their birth experience to help them remember who they are and to maintain contact with their soul signature. And what a beautiful gift that is, to recognize that we are all souls, and that these little souls coming in, we offer them a body, and we offer them the blessing of remembering who they are. And so just incredible parenting work, Lucinda. Very, very excited for you. Thank you.
And just one thing, Robin does these conscious conception and preconception readings at $100 off. So if you're a mother-to-be or you're a grandmother-to-be, or Lucinda, if she can communicate with your baby after it's born in a couple of days, if you need more communication, or anybody out there, this is Robin's specialty, and she gives you a discount for this kind of service. So
Lucinda and your beautiful baby boy and your beautiful family, thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you, and welcome to the planet. We're so excited that you are here. Thank you for your call.
Thank you so much. Bless you.
We will be back after these messages. This is Mystic Radio.
When is the last time that you felt joy-filled and free in your own body, mind, and emotions? That energy of joy in you is what I assist you to reset and restore. I'm Joy Air, and my company is Freedom with Joy, and I sponsor Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. What is Freedom with Joy? I assist people to get rid of their baggage without having to analyze or relive it. It's just gone, and you get your life back. Joy is an energy, and everything in the world has energy. Our bodies are no exception. When you have emotional baggage from the past, it blocks you from living your full life of love and joy. I'm a certified practitioner of Dr. Bradley Nelson's energy healing modalities, the emotion code and the body code. This work quite often produces marvelous results and wonderful benefits, so you can be free to live in abundant health, love, and happiness. These tools are not meant to replace any medical treatment, but if your body or mind is feeling heavy instead of joy-filled, let me assist you to relieve your burdens and lighten your spirit. Openings for new clients are filling up, so grab this opportunity to schedule a session with me. Call now to schedule your appointment for a free discovery call. 360-582-6595. That's 360-582-6595. You too could experience freedom with joy.
Mystic medium and metaphysical mother Robin Alexis is once again inviting you to schedule your personal one-on-one phone sessions with her. Robin offers you her expertise with a psychology background and her acclaimed metaphysical skills. She's a Reiki master and has been in private practice assisting people to figure out their life concerns for over 30 years. Whether you've just heard about her or like thousands of others who've worked with her on Mystic Radio and in personal readings, you know a session with Robin Alexis can change your life. Robin has a profound skill set that includes past life readings and being a medium who speaks with family, friends, and pets who've transitioned. Robin is also an adept medical intuitive whose abilities range from being able to balance your chakras and energy systems to having a special gift of helping mothers to become pregnant when nothing else has worked. Mystic Robin Alexis can assist you to feel the power of your own mind, your own heart, and your own ability to create the life you deserve. Schedule your sessions with Robin now in the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com. That's RobinAlexis.com or call 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499. Call, schedule your appointment, and change your life now.
Would you like to experience a Reiki week with me? This is Robin Alexis, and I am a Reiki master. You can choose to experience 1 hour a day where I send you remote Reiki healing. And during that time, because I'm clairvoyant, I probably will see all kinds of information about what's going on with you. After the session, I will text you and give you all the visions and experiences that I saw that you went through. You can then respond with questions if you choose. So if you would like to experience a Reiki week with Robin, that's me. I would love to experience that with you. Please call Bob at 530-859-2499 and he will get you scheduled. That's Bob at 530-859-2499.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical Mount Shasta. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio. And if you want to talk to Robin today, give us a call now. Toll free, 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Be lucky enough to get in on our lines to talk to Robin in the next few minutes.
And you just heard the Dr. Nell's promotion. I'd like to suggest to Lisa, who called and said your dog is missing and possibly injured, that you might want to call Dr. Nell's. He works remotely, so it does not matter where your dog is. He will be able to assist the dog, and maybe that would help bring your dog home to you. And I do want to encourage people to visit my website, robinalexis.com. Specifically right now, I am running a virtual full moon meditation on Saturday night. You can learn more about that at robinalexis.com, and you can learn more about my one-on-one phone sessions and my specials called Conscious Conception. So if you want to join me for full moon meditations, learn more about readings, please check out the website robinalexis.com.
And that meditation is a virtual meditation where everybody in the world meditates at the same time. We don't hear anything from our website. Everybody gets together at the time, and everybody pulls the energy together, and everybody meditates around the world at the same time. Well, we are going to go to one of my favorite places in the world. And if you want to talk about that for a second, Port Townsend, Washington. And we've got Jay with us. Jay, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. Jay, you're on with Robin Alexis.
Hello, Robin and Bob.
Hi, how may we serve you?
Well, I'm calling on behalf of a very good friend that just went to the hospital last week, and she's still in there, and they put her on IV chemotherapy starting this morning. And I just wanted to help push good energy and just light to her, and figured that you'd be very helpful in doing that.
Okay, I do see her higher self is in her body, which is brilliant. That means that she's very open to receive whatever is the highest and holiest energy into her 37.2 billion trillion, however many cells that we have in our body. And I do feel that she knows that her body is her friend, so she's not in conflict with that vibration. With her, she has a particular group of beings. There's 14, 15, 16. There's 16 golden healer Lemurian crystal overlighting divas who are with her. And if you don't know about the power of golden healer Lemurian crystals, you might want to go to our website and look that up, because we do have information about those crystals in the Mystic Store. These particular beings are the overlighting divas who work with mythical or etheric golden healer Lemurian crystals, and they emerge from a very large crystal in the ethers that is of this calibration. And I see that this friend of yours is pretty adept at receiving the assistance from her healing guides, where they take her energy, and let's see which part of her energy that they're actually taking. They're taking her emotional body more than anything, and they're bringing it inside of this crystal, and they're placing her inside this temple crystal on another large bed, and then they're surrounding her with the crystals that they're working with. And these golden healer Lemurian crystals are not only absorbing the cancer frequency, they're transforming it into the well cell frequency. And the well cell frequency is something I talk about on my website when you go learn about the full moon meditation. I highly encourage you and your friend, if she can, to do the virtual meditation with me on Saturday, since we're now seeing that she's specifically transforming diseased cells into the healthy well cell frequency. These are quantum energy systems that bring around quantum healing, and these guides and these types of crystals that are working with her are telling me that it is part of her soul mission and soul purpose to transform the frequency of cancer, not only to kill it, but to actually transform that vibrational essence into something that is very benevolent. And the reason why she has this group of beings working with her, it was a pre-conception agreement that she would work with them and that she would enhance the opportunity for healing of the vibrations that cause cancer in the first place. So she's, what happened to her is she absorbed the frequency instead of just observed the frequency. And I'm actually feeling that she did know she was going to do that before she was born, but now she can start to observe this healing process and allow for these guides to come in and work with her. And I can see she's already doing it. So really what I'm doing is just telling you and her what I'm witnessing that she as an adept is already doing. She's very online with her soul purpose and soul mission. She has these guides working with her. She probably was one of the original beings on the planet who even implanted these golden Lemurian healing crystals eons ago, and now she's accessing the field to transform illness and is running it through her own body to demonstrate how healing oneself is done. And so she's got a lot of support here. Actually, I'm seeing some other beings. She's got Master Hilarion is also with her. She has another guy called Babaji. He is with her. And then for you, you have another guide coming in that you seem to need to know about. And believe it or not, one of your guides is King Solomon. So are you familiar with King Solomon?
A little bit.
Okay. Well, he's giving you information. He's telling you to devote your time to your highest priorities, even if that means getting to bed earlier or later. He's saying that resonated to you. Why don't you tell me why you giggled with that one?
Oh, it really today. I wasn't able to sleep until about 4:30 this morning because I've been thinking of my friend and what she's going through. So.
Well, let King Solomon help you help yourself.
Don't we have just a few of these, and we can't get them anymore? Don't we have a few Lemurian crystals that have been soaking up the energy here at Mount Shasta for a couple of years?
We do.
Would that be beneficial for?
It would be certainly an asset. It would be a reminder. So if you did want to purchase one or two, I could certainly find the exact ones for you and your friend who are connected to these beings that she's already working with. So, but that's your call. But either way, you're really being asked to break your major goals into baby steps and to take one step at a time. You need to revamp your schedule so that you can devote regular time to your priorities. And it's time for you to be assertive and saying no to anything that diverts you from your path. So your friend, although she has what she has, is actually on her path in serving what she came here to do, and ultimately it's already known will have great success. But you're being told to step back and find out what is it that is your path and to invest yourself in those priorities, because that's how you're investing in your own soul, in the fulfillment of your own soul purpose and soul mission. So, beloved, thank you very much for your call, Jay. Your friend is very lucky to have you for a friend, and many blessings, and I'll be thinking of you too during that full moon meditation that you can learn more about on my website, robinalexis.com. Please go there, read about what is the well cell. That is what your friend is doing. So blessings, blessings, blessings on your journeys.
Thank you so much. Have a great afternoon.
You too.
This is Mystic Radio, and we will be back after these messages.
When is the last time that you felt joy-filled and free in your own body, mind, and emotions? That energy of joy in you is what I assist you to reset and restore. I'm Joy Air, and my company is Freedom with Joy, and I sponsor Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. What is Freedom with Joy? I assist people to get rid of their baggage without having to analyze or relive it. It's just gone, and you get your life back. Joy is an energy, and everything in the world has energy. Our bodies are no exception. When you have emotional baggage from the past, it blocks you from living your full life of love and joy. I'm a certified practitioner of Dr. Bradley Nelson's energy healing modalities, the emotion code and the body code. This work quite often produces marvelous results and wonderful benefits, so you can be free to live in abundant health, love, and happiness. These tools are not meant to replace any medical treatment, but if your body or mind is feeling heavy instead of joy-filled? Let me assist you to relieve your burdens and lighten your spirit. Openings for new clients are filling up, so grab this opportunity to schedule a session with me. Call now to schedule your appointment for a free discovery call. 360-582-6595. That's 360-582-6595. You too could experience freedom with joy.
Mystic medium and metaphysical mother Robin Alexis is once again inviting you to schedule your personal one-on-one phone sessions with her. Robin offers you her expertise with a psychology background and her acclaimed metaphysical skills. She's a Reiki master and has been in private practice assisting people to figure out their life concerns for over 30 years. Whether you've just heard about her or like thousands of others who've worked with her on Mystic Radio and in personal readings, you know a session with Robin Alexis can change your life. Robin has a profound skill set that includes past life readings and being a medium who speaks with family, friends, and pets who've transitioned. Robin is also an adept medical intuitive whose abilities range from being able to balance your chakras and energy systems to having a special gift of helping mothers to become pregnant when nothing else has worked. Mystic Robin Alexis can assist you to feel the power of your own mind, your own heart, and your own ability to create the life you deserve. Schedule your sessions with Robin now in the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com. That's RobinAlexis.com or call 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499. Call, schedule your appointment, and change your life now.
Would you like to experience a Reiki week with me? This is Robin Alexis, and I am a Reiki master. You can choose to experience 1 hour a day where I send you remote Reiki healing. And during that time, because I'm clairvoyant, I probably will see all kinds of information about what's going on with you. After the session, I will text you and give you all the visions and experiences that I saw that you went through. You can then respond with questions if you choose. So if you would like to experience a Reiki week with Robin, that's me. I would love to experience that with you. Please call Bob at 530-859-2499 and he will get you scheduled. That's Bob at 530-859-2499.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical Manchester. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio. And to get in touch with Robin for one-on-one sessions, you can give us a call at 530-859-2499. Or you can check out all the details and purchases from our website, RobinAlexis.com. And you can follow Robin on Facebook at Robin Alexis. And before we get back to our calls, I know I've had some, one of our last caller, Jay from Port Townsend, Washington, one of my favorite places in the world. When I used to live in Washington in the 90s, I used to go there because I liked it a lot, and I used to drive out, and you took the ferry, and you took this beautiful, beautiful town. And then when I met Robin, and we did some work, she found out I did some past lives. I had past lives in Port Townsend, Washington. So why don't you talk about my past lives?
Well, you pretty much founded the place. You orchestrated building some of the buildings that are still there, that have incredible architecture and history there. And so when we would go there and walk the streets or go in the buildings, I would tell him about the visions that I would see of him in his previous incarnations. We had to do some soul retrieval work. There were some energies of some women that still were pretty attached to him there. So that was very, very interesting and deep and profound. And I was very proud of Bob, actually, for what he was doing in those particular lifetimes, and the fact that what he built, the legacy, is still there, and we were able to go back in this lifetime and experience. And then I was given the opportunity to work with clearing the Palace Hotel there. I don't know if any of you guys have been there, but that place has been haunted. And one of the things that when I went down in the basement, I was seeing spirits of women and some babies that had been buried in the basement. And after I channeled that and had that information, it was printed in some local newspapers. And then after that, there were responses and follow-up articles of the newspaper saying other people who, don't classify themselves as a ghost whisperer or a medium had also had experiences and were validating what we experienced when we went down there with the camera crew. And so very, very powerful, beautiful place if you ever want to go to Port Townsend, Washington. And right now I want to put out to the universe that if you would like to call us back to Port Townsend, then we would like to win the lottery so that we can go home. Because I had past lives there as a medicine woman with my dear friend Kim Bancroft. Would love to go back to Port Townsend, Washington. So anyway, lovely place. If you get a chance to go to Port Townsend.
And we're going to go to Shoreline, Washington, because we've got Brittany with us. Brittany, welcome to Mystic Radio from Manchester, California. Brittany, you're on with Robin Alexis.
Hi.
Hi, how may we serve you?
Well, I wasn't sure about calling, but earlier when you mentioned the dragons, and I've been feeling just connected to them lately.
You've been feeling connected to the dragons?
Yeah, like I've been hearing dragons everywhere, and I just feel it.
Well, I can feel the dragon coming in. I can hear it making dragon sounds, almost like it's cooing. And it's kind of rubbing up on the right side of me. And it's bringing me to a vision in my third eye where I see you in the dragon universe, and you're leaning into a dragon that has given birth. And your the mother dragon is, again, sort of almost like purring or making dragon sounds in your ear. And I see you looking at these baby dragons. I also see some dragon eggs right there.
It's
and
kind
then
of funny you say that.
Go ahead. Tell me why, please.
So the reason I called the show today is because my dog Luna is pregnant. And yeah.
Keep going, because this is fascinating.
Okay, so she was misdiagnosed with uterus infection, and they were really puppies recently, so she underwent anesthesia. And, of course, I tried to stay in my power and not freak out about the babies not turning out perfectly healthy.
Wow.
And
so you're feeling... Yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
So then when I heard the dragons at the beginning of the show, because I was like, should I call? I don't know. And then I was like, I definitely need to call.
So are you feeling that the dragon babies are coming through the puppies?
From what you're saying, it does feel like that now.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yes.
I'm feeling a lot of energy in my heart chakra. What are you experiencing?
Oh, my goodness. I've been trying to calm myself down because every time I get lit up spiritually, my heart just starts going.
Well, let's see. Okay, so you're getting some more dragon essence coming in. It's a dragon thyme and cypress and geranium mixed with some structured water and some very special oil. And you're starting to be anointed with the oil. And I'm hearing this isn't your first time assisting with bringing through dragon medicine into the genetics of a particular race on different planets, that you're a very cosmic being who's had access to the dragon universe in multiple incarnations. But the excitement is very strong for you now because it hasn't happened on this planet. And the time has come, and you know it, and you're extremely elated. Ila Katiana, Tiana Manile, Lekeshotiana, Niano Kotiana, Hariana, Yidibikishni La Kotiana Harele, Lekatiana Hariana, Koshtiana. The dragons are speaking to you in dragon light language. How do you feel when they're speaking to you?
Blissful, calm, peaceful.
Open the palms of your hands. Gilekashotiana. There's a dragon now right in front of your thymus gland, your heart chakra, Delabini le Kishaltiana. It's activating some dragon energy in your stem cells. Gilbigishnyano la Yantaliana. Yila Kashaltiana. And so it is. Oh man, wow. Would love to have you send me pictures of these puppies when they're born.
Yeah, they'll be very special.
Yes, I bet you there's people listening on this show right now who would want some of those puppies, so please keep in touch with us.
They are for sale, most of them.
They will go into very special homes. I can see where they're
hope they
going.
go.
It's going to be a big deal. This is very exciting. Thank you for your call.
I can post on your Facebook page if anyone wants to get in touch with me too.
I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait to see it. Thank you.
Hey, Brittany,
Yes.
Brittany, thanks for the call. And next time your guidance is to call, don't wait. Call exactly when your guidance comes up. And everybody out there, listen to your guidance, what this show is all about. Thanks for the call, Brittany. And we're going to go over to Seattle, and we've got Rich with us. Rich, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. Rich, you're on with Robin Alexis.
Hi, Robin.
Hi, Rich. How may we serve you?
Well, just two things. One, I'd like to mention to your listeners that I've been listening to you for a number of years. I've been to many counselors over the years, and the one-on-one sessions that I've had with you have profoundly changed my health and energy focus. And I would encourage everybody to give a one-on-one session a try. It's well worth it.
Thank you, Rich.
Thank you, Rich.
How may we serve you today?
Well, over the last couple of weeks, you've got my energy balanced quite well, and then over the last couple of weeks, an extreme tension in my neck, and have had some glands in my neck and nose swelling, and have had dreams of cancer that keep me awake.
Okay, so let's ask that energy in the neck and gland and nose. Is that your energy, someone else's, or a combination of energy, Rich?
It doesn't feel like mine. I don't have any outside stress that I'm dealing with.
That's what I'm getting too, is what, in my feeling, even before you started telling me what you had called in for, I sensed that you had gotten a backwash from collective consciousness. And in the collective consciousness, there's obviously a lot of chatting of war, and it's escalating. And in my opinion, the frequency that causes cancer is the same frequency that causes war. One is inwardly expressed and one is outwardly expressed. So I would, well, right now you're already starting to shapeshift. So we're calling in some beings who are clearing this energy from you, because you embodying it is not part of your soul purpose and soul mission. For you to observe this and then to delegate to the beings who can be responsible, meaning the humans, let each and every human recognize these frequencies and choose to either let it go or not. And it's reminding me of the Jonathan Livingston Seagull story about the creatures who, there was a storm and the water was rising and some of the ones would not let go, and one said, no, I'm going to let go. And they said, oh, you're stupid. You're going to go bouncing and banging and hitting and horrible things are going to happen to you. And the others held on with the hope that by hanging on, they would be okay. And the one who let go and surrendered to the river and allowed himself to ride the current of the experience was the one that survived. And so we are all being called to let go of the energies that have been causing our demise, and to allow ourselves to let go, to surrender to that which is our highest and holiest, to allow our soul signature to receive in mutual reciprocity the soul signature of the manifest universe, to lift us into prosperity, to remember who we are, and to, there it is right there. Do you feel the shift in your field, Rich?
Yes.
Okay, so Gila mañana ahí la que Tiana. The dragons are coming in for you as well. They're actually rolling to you a dragon egg, and they're placing it in your heart chakra area, and the egg is opening and a dragon is coming out, and it is bringing you dragon medicine. And for you, it's a power totem. The dragon is the combination of all power totems put together, so that all the power of all the power totems are in the dragon. The dragon power totem, the dragon universe, is the protector of the divine feminine. And as you awaken your heart and you follow your feelings and understand that the feelings are the doorway to our spirituality, we trust and allow ourselves to know that we are protected as we emerge from the chrysalis of our own hearts and allow for our hearts' flames to blaze up to our third eye and become the one that we are meant to be, authentic and true to our soul signature. Y la mañana caí shotiana, valayana caí shotiana. I'm picking up a selenite wand, y la mañana caí shotiana, and I'm asking for the selenite wand to cleanse and purify your crystalline DNA. I'm also going to call in a merlinite crystal, and then we're going to go to break as I continue to send you energy, and so it is.
Thank you, Rich, for the call. This is Mystic Radio. We will be back after these messages.
When is the last time that you felt joy-filled and free in your own body, mind, and emotions? That energy of joy in you is what I assist you to reset and restore. I'm Joy Air, and my company is Freedom with Joy, and I sponsor Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. What is Freedom with Joy? I assist people to get rid of their baggage without having to analyze or relive it. It's just gone, and you get your life back. Joy is an energy, and everything in the world has energy. Our bodies are no exception. When you have emotional baggage from the past, it blocks you from living your full life of love and joy. I'm a certified practitioner of Dr. Bradley Nelson's energy healing modalities, the emotion code and the body code. This work quite often produces marvelous results and wonderful benefits, so you can be free to live in abundant health, love, and happiness. These tools are not meant to replace any medical treatment, but if your body or mind is feeling heavy instead of joy-filled, let me assist you to relieve your burdens and lighten your spirit. Openings for new clients are filling up, so grab this opportunity to schedule a session with me. Call now to schedule your appointment for a free discovery call. 360-582-6595. That's 360-582-6595. You too could experience freedom with joy.
Mystic medium and metaphysical mother Robin Alexis is once again inviting you to schedule your personal one-on-one phone sessions with her. Robin offers you her expertise with a psychology background and her acclaimed metaphysical skills. She's a Reiki master and has been in private practice assisting people to figure out their life concerns for over 30 years. Whether you've just heard about her or like thousands of others who've worked with her on Mystic Radio and in personal readings, you know a session with Robin Alexis can change your life. Robin has a profound skill set that includes past life readings and being a medium who speaks with family, friends, and pets who've transitioned. Robin is also an adept medical intuitive whose abilities range from being able to balance your chakras and energy systems to having a special gift of helping mothers to become pregnant when nothing else has worked. Mystic Robin Alexis can assist you to feel the power of your own mind, your own heart, and your own ability to create the life you deserve. Schedule your sessions with Robin now in the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com. That's RobinAlexis.com or call 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499. Call, schedule your appointment, and change your life now.
Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical Mount Shasta. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio. And to get in touch with Robin, once again, for her fabulous energetic readings, you can give us a call at 530-859-2499. You can check out our website, robinalexis.com, for details about Robin's readings. You can purchase it from the Mystic Store. You can also purchase a lot of other things from the Mystic Store. And you can follow Robin on Facebook at Robin Alexis. And I just wanted to mention, Robin was mentioning the book Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Well, she had the right author, but she had incorrect book, which was my favorite first spiritual book of all times. It is called Illusions by Richard Bach, and that's where that information about the little creatures letting go or holding on, and the creature that let go had a successful life, and the other ones that held on for the old stuff didn't. So anyway, this is Mystic Radio. Thanks to all our wonderful callers today. You make the show what it is. Thanks to Eric back in the studio for flying the bus here at Mystic Radio from Mystical Mount Shasta. We will see you next week, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 noon Pacific Time. And
the fairies want me to invite you again to robinalexis.com. Join me for the virtual full moon meditation this Saturday night.
Blessings, and we'll catch you next week. This is Mystic Radio.
Mystic Radio is brought to you by Freedom with Joy. Tune in every week for the best of Mystic Radio. And get ready as Robin returns live May 17th, right here on KKNW. This show was originally recorded back in May of 2019.